What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Tuesday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. This is not a junk journal, nor is it junk journal related. However, I'm doing it, and I wanted to bring you guys along live. Since the last time I made these pillows, I didn't go live. Hi, Miss Patricia. How are you, dear? I'm at a little bit more of an exciting part in this pattern, and I am linking the video and the pattern that I'm following down below. This is not a tutorial. I am not a sewing person, expert, whatever. I'm just following this pattern. I've made this pillow before, and I hope this time it goes a little bit better. I kind of know some things that I did before, and so I feel like I'm a little bit more prepared. Hi, Miss Jen. Hi, Miss Beverly. So you're going to need a bunch of 4x4 squares. If you follow the pattern, she uses all white squares to do this first part. However, I'm doing it in a different way that I've seen other people do it. Hi, Kimberly. And so I'm going to follow that way. The first pillow that I made, these are 4x4 squares. All of these are 4x4 squares. The first time that I did it, they were all white. This time I'm doing one pattern square on the bottom and then two triangles on top. So that way, when you open it up, it's got the fabric on the inside, and then here, right here, is going to be another fabric. So it's going to be less white and more pattern. So I'm way more excited about that this time around. If you are going to try and attempt to do this, she doesn't mention it, but you should use this stuff called Best Press or some other like starchy spray or something. I use Best Press because I saw everybody in the quilt videos use it. So I use that so that I can make my squares and then cut them to size, and they fold in half even better. Again, this is not a tutorial. I'm just bringing you guys along my journey of making a set of these. I did make a so what you're gonna do is you have one square, and then you get the half squares, and you place them like this on the fabric. And last time I pinned them, but it doesn't really make a difference. So I'm using my clips here. You use Best Press too, Marty. I just ordered a refill because I'm almost out. And I do have another 2 sets of pillows to make. And I use this also for my curtains. It just because I'm using bedsheet fabric. So all of the fabric that I'm using here is bed sheets. Even the white fabric here, this is bed sheets. And it makes it nice and stiff. And last time I did this, it was floppy. You see how flat this is? That's because of that Best Press. I did not do that last time, and that was a mistake. So the inside, closed part of this, it's not a square, it's a rectangle. Of the rectangle goes like that, and then you put this here. Hopefully this pillow, the last pillow set, that was my first set. It came out pretty good. There was a couple spots where it was like not very good, but that's okay. Now, I find the trick here is that you have to put these corners somehow together when they're sewing, so that's the trick. Oh, and also I changed my needle. Where is it? I'm using I normally use a different kind for my overall sewing, but for this step I decided to try my quilting needle, and it's this quilting needle 130-705 HQ 90/14 by Schmetz. So I figured when I was using my regular needle, somehow it would mess up the first couple of stitches, and I said, let me try my quilting needle, maybe it'll be better. And you know what, it has been better. It has bunched up here and there. like the needle will push the fabric into the little, sewing machine part. And that's annoying. I don't know if it's because of the fabric I'm using, because I'm not using cotton. So it's not like some fancy fabric. Oh, and the thread that I'm using is this. I change threads when I do this kind of sewing compared to, just junk journaling. For this, I am using some, like, everybody talks about it. I don't know anything about sewing, but everybody in these sewing videos talks about it. This thread called Arufill, and it's got this like orange cone on it, and I don't know, it seems good to me. I don't know. It's kind of pricey, but it's also, you also get a lot, so I'm really happy with it. This thread does not work with junk journaling. I tried it one time. I had it loaded and I was like, oh, I'll just use it on my paper. No, it doesn't like paper somehow. And my little problem is keeping these points right here together. I'm just trying my best here. And I am stitching with a really, really small seam here. What do they call it? 1/8 of an inch is what the pattern says, I believe. And so I need to do a bunch of these. I'm not done cutting everything, but I figured I have enough to do here tonight on live at least. And then I gotta go back to finish cutting my cutting my fabric down. Because I started off with like 5-inch squares. And then I whittled them down to 4 after I ironed them. This one went pretty well. Didn't mess up at all. So I just sewed it all the way around. Looks good. And the little peekaboo is going to be so cute. These little flowers. It's going to be so adorable. I'm so excited for it. What is it for? Best press. Like I said, it just helps. It's like a starch, for fabric. So it stiffens the fabric. Let me see. What does it say? It says, hang on. What did it say on here? It just like keeps the fabric from like shrinking, and like it makes it stiff, so it makes it easier to cut. And then it also makes like a flatter, if you fold it, like makes it really crisp. And it just stays stiff, and it's really nice. I see the difference. It's a little bit easier to sew than if the fabric is a little bit like floppy, It doesn't leave residue like starches can, and it has sizing. What does that mean? I've never used starch, so I don't know. It says it doesn't leave residue. Oh, and it also says it does not attract bugs. I suppose that is important. Sounds important. I would like products that do attract bugs to be labeled as such. I'm just using my little clips here. Did we change fabric? No, not yet. That's the next one. So for this here, for this right here, I'm trying to make them match. I can't exactly get the fabrics to match exactly, I'm not that good. So I just went with, the same fabrics. So I'm going to make 2 matching pillows for my friend. And so there's 6 rows of 6 of these little things. That's what makes a row. So 6 of these make a row. And then you need 6 of those rows. So I picked, I think I did 4. So there's going to be 2 of each fabric on each pillow. So I cut out 4 squares of the same fabric. So we can do 2 pillows. I need to do another 2 pillows, but I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that yet. My friend, she has a dog, so that's why I don't want to make her pillow all white. That's why I'm doing it this way. This way I get a little bit more pattern over white. Oop, why is it bunching up? No. Hang on. Why is this happening? It's like bunching up. I don't know why. That's weird. Weird. And the sizing is what keeps it from stretching out of shape. Yeah, I see that. Like I said, I've never used it. The first time that I made this pillow, I didn't use it. And now I see what it is. And I like it. So that's going to be so cute. The little peek into this floral. How exciting. I love it, you guys. I love it. I love it. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so this is not a tutorial. So if I'm doing something that makes you cringe, I'm sorry. I'm just do my best. Luckily, this tutorial that I'm following, I'm not a tutorial, but the video that I'm following is really, it looks complicated, but it's really, really beginner friendly. Like all this is just a bunch of straight stitching. That's how it starts off, just a bunch of straight. Well, the whole thing is actually just a bunch of straight stitching. There's nothing really fancy about it. But it looks fancy. Hi, Kimberly. But it looks really fancy. Could I have pre-clipped all these? Yes, I could have, probably. But I was busy cutting out my fabric. I did not have time to clip it. I had to stop at some point because my wrist was really hurting. I did a lot of ironing and cutting today. So I was like, oh, I have to stop, but I still want to keep going. So I was like, let me stop cutting and then I'll work with what I have. I was like, I don't think I'm going to sew all of this up in 2 hours. So we'll just do what we can here. You make it look easy, but I know it's not. It is easy, Miss Patricia. If you have gotten, well, of course it takes, a little bit of skill, like definitely knowing your seams, because this has, I think she said 3 different seams. It has the 1/8 inch, which is what I'm doing now. The 1/4 inch seam, which is what I'll be doing when I join the rows. And then there's a 1 inch seam in the back for the back of the pillow. I've never done a 1 inch seam, but there's a little 1 inch marking right here that I just followed. And it went pretty good. So if you've mastered that and you've done a lot of straight stitching, like I have on paper, it's possible. Trust me. So this is a different technique than what I'm doing for my curtains because the back of this doesn't really matter. Back of my curtains, I mean, they didn't really matter either, but I didn't want them to look like this, like how this is going to look. But it's not hard. It just does seem fancy. And you do, like I said, you just need to know your seams or have practiced your seams a little bit beforehand. But it's just a bunch of straight stitching. Hi, I'm over here fussy cutting. Hi, Miss Zena. Lori, stand up so Jen can see you. Pink Girly. Hi. Hi, Pink Girly. Welcome, welcome. Now, technically, this is labeled part 1, but all the cutting is actually part 1. All of the cutting is part 1. How cute is that going to look on the inside? Like I said, and right here, there's going to be fabric. So it's going to be pattern, pattern, and how fun is that? Totally fun. And yeah, I probably have to, I do that to every square. Like I said, last time I just did this all in white. And then I saw some other people doing the fabrics and I was like, I'm going to do that too. I too will do that. If y'all have a little moment, please give me a little thumbs up. It helps me sew faster. Your thumbs up, your likes, and your comments make my sewing more accurate. So help me out, okay? Let's see over here. Yeah, I don't know what my regular needle, it was really, it would push the fabric into this little area, whatever that's called. I try to make the stitch a little bit shorter. I don't know if this fabric likes it. It's polyester. I'm not using cotton. I'm using bed sheet fabrics. I bought 6 flat sheet bed sheets. You know, just a sheet, not the fitted sheet. And from Amazon. And I've been using the first bunch, the first set, I bought 6 packs, a 6-pack. So the first bed sheet that I could, the first 2 bed sheets actually, I don't know what I was thinking, and I didn't really cut it very accurately. And so I had a bunch of leftover fabric from that, from butchering that. So I grabbed all those scraps and I used all that to cut up these 4x4 inch squares. So I'm still using the same fabric as my bed sheets, as my curtains. And I just wanted to, I could have bought them, you know, at a thrift store or something. But I just wanted to make sure that I could get the same type of fabric if I needed it again, which I probably will need to buy another pack of flat sheets. It's just cheaper than fabric, and I'm really cheap. I'm really cheap, so it's okay. Okay, so there we go. I just have to do that, just a million billion times over. Last time I did this, it took me like 2 weeks or something. But you know what? I think I'm a lot quicker. This has been about, I think, 3 days, 3 or 4 days. No, 3 days. 3 days. And I'm at the point where I'm already sewing them. So that's really good for me. For my speed, that's great. It's taking me this long just to prepare to do this. But yeah, I should probably make sure I'm on the bright side of the fabric. Yeah, see, that was not the bright side. Luckily, with this one, I didn't check, but it was right side of the fabric. Okay, Daisy, pay attention. Pay attention, Daisy. Okay. Carrie, hi Carrie, how are you, dear? Hello, hello. If y'all want to see the video that I'm following, basically, and they also include the pattern. But the video is somehow different than the pattern. I don't know why. I don't know why. There's a slight discrepancy from the video to the pattern, but I think like I said, I've pretty much I've done this pattern so much with my curtains, it's not even funny. So I could probably I probably wouldn't even follow the video after the pattern after a certain point. I think the difference was in the fabric size that goes on top that makes the windows, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just doing this all live here. I'll just go live every time I work on this now. Because like I said, last time I made these pillows, I didn't do it live. I don't want anybody to confuse and think that I'm a tutorial. We're just working on it. We're doing 1/8 of an inch seam here, so it's really tiny. Really close to the edge here. It was kind of a bummer because like I tried to get yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I tried to cut the fabric, the white fabric, with I have a square die cut. Square die, I should say. And it's brand new from Amazon, but it did not work for this fabric, which is weird. I think it was maybe the quality of the dye. I have a spellbinder dye that I've used to make hexagons, and it works just fine. So I don't know quite what the problem is with this dye, but it didn't help. I thought I could get it done like that. So this is the way that I did it here is better because I got got more out of the fabric, I think, than I would have if I used the dye. Okay. Monique, hi Miss Monique. This looks really cute. I'm so excited, you guys. I've been thinking about how I was going to do this. And I didn't want to buy other fabric, but I also didn't want to use all my white. I didn't want to use too much white fabric. So this is the perfect middle. The perfect compromise here. So I just have a ton of these 4x4 white squares that I've ironed in half. I wish I had that little iron. I should have bought that little iron at Walmart when I saw it. A little iron would have been better than my huge iron for this project, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Daisy. We'll get it next time. Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. Welcome to my sewing session. We'll get back to junk journals eventually. I'm just preoccupied here because I got to get these done for Christmas. get back to it. And last time I did this with pins. This time I'm not doing it with pins. And that's okay. Oh, did I do it on the wrong side of the fabric? No, I didn't. Oh, Daisy, pay attention, Daisy. Okay, here we go. Like I said, the hardest part is making those little corners together, but it's okay, I'm getting it. Definitely having much better luck with this needle. Again, I'm using this set of, it says quilty needles by Schmetz. 130/705 HQ 90/14. The last time I tried to use this, they didn't really work. I can't remember what I tried on. They didn't work, but then, I don't know, today they did. I don't know. I took a $7 gamble at Amazon. And it's working better for this project because the last regular needles, I guess, that I used, they were punching the fabric through. I don't know. And this one is not, so that's nice. That's lovely. Pam, hi Pam. Okay, now we move on to a different fabric. How exciting. Then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to lay them out, you know, like what fabrics do I want where. I have a couple of pattern fabrics, so I haven't decided that step yet, but I will. Oh, I will. Okay, here's this one's like a little damask, like a little seafoam green damask. It's so cute. These are all literally for my scrap stash. I think on the very, very last fabrics, I did go into my actual fabric, my larger fabric pieces, but for the most part, these are all for my scraps. So I'm going to have to look for different fabrics to put on top on the window part of the cathedral window pillows. I have to figure out what we're going to do. That's another fun part. Are you using ball needles? I don't know what that is. But let me show you. Let me get a link to what it is that I'm using. So we're all on the same page here. Orders. Yes. Yes. Quilting. It's called a quilting needle by Schmetz. Your orders. Hang on. Quilt. Let's see. Maybe I didn't look up. Okay, here it is. Euro Notions quilt needles. Let me get the link. Text. And it's working really, really good. And I'm working with polyester. The white fabric that I'm using is polyester. Quilting needles. That's what I'm using right there. Wonder why we're all awake. Oh my god, I was about to take a sip of this. You guys, that's not safe. That is not okay. Who did I miss? Cheryl? Oh, Cheryl, she's the one that asked about the ball needles. I don't know what ball needles are. Sorry. But I did show you what I did use. I don't know what ball needles are. That's a new term to me. Ooh, see, it dragged the fabric down. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm not using quilt. I'm not using quilting grade fabric. I'm using polyester. So I'm sure that has something to do with it. But we're on a budget, you know, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Come on now, come on. I gotta get these little points together here. It's probably the hardest part of this whole process. But it's going. It's going. And that's good. Seafoam green moment. Like I said, luckily this pattern is pretty forgiving. So that's why I love it. It's gonna look so cute, that little peekaboo moment. It's gonna be so pretty. These are all from scrap bed sheets. The fabrics that I'm using, pretty much all bed sheets. There is, I believe these are this is actual like quilting fabric that I got from somewhere, some scrap pack, or somebody sent it to me. And then this scrap pack I found at the thrift store, but this is also polyester. And then the white sheets are bed sheets as well. Polyester bed sheets. I learned the hard way that I should iron those on medium. But I learned my lesson. That's a lot of squares. It's so many squares. It's ridiculous. You need like 260. I have like piles of these. You need like 216 squares just of the background fabric. So yeah, these squares with the triangles that are folded. Oh my God, it's been a long couple of days, you guys. You're lucky I didn't bring you along that boring journey. Like I said, part one is actually, cutting everything down. So of course I had to iron everything. I can't just cut my fabric and get to work, because they're bed sheets. I also just kind of push things into boxes. So I had to iron everything before I even cut it down to the right size. It's been a long couple of days. I wonder if Cena will get some best press to make her sheets all nice and crisp. I don't know what is she doing with them, because I haven't had to use best press for anything junk journal related. It hasn't mattered that much. But maybe she's doing something fancy. Oh, the little beginning is annoying. I gotta start off kind of slow so it doesn't eat the fabric sometimes. The end does get a bit wrinkled. My friends used to make fun of me because I would iron my pillowcase. I can't imagine ironing pillowcases. What? But some people are like that, If it bothers you, it bothers you. won't even make my bed, let alone iron my pillowcase. All right, here we go. We're getting it done. It feels good. They have pretty embroidered edges. Ooh, that sounds fancy. No, it doesn't make it super stiff. It doesn't. But just crisp to the iron. You don't already know I love bedding, and then you give me 100% edition cotton what? What? Okay. I don't know, Zena. I just got a new comforter from Walmart the other day. I'm pretty happy about it. It's the first comforter I've bought in years. And it's the same exact one I had before. I started decorating my room, and somehow I cared about decorating, but just my room. I don't know. I mean, just my craft room. I don't know about. I would have no idea how to decorate a room at all, or how I would want to decorate. I don't know. Start looking at Pinterest pictures or something. I don't know. So many choices. Here we go. You can hang them outside to dry, and the best press, they still smell outdoor fresh. Have you used the best press with the smells, Marty? Because the ones I buy are scent free. Have you used the ones with the smells? How are they? Let me know. Okay, here we go. Another one bites the dust. Only, how many do I have to do? There's 6 of them and 6 rows, so 36. But I have a nice amount done, you know. It's getting there. It's getting there. I still have all these to do, and then a whole bunch of other fabric I have to cut. Still down to size. Luckily, I have this 4.5 by 4.5 inch ruler, and this has really helped out. And then I have a little circle cutting mat that, you know, spins. So that made it really nice to be able to cut them to size. And then I put this little thing here to help me pull it out. But yeah, this was a really big help. I bought these rulers a long time ago, and I'm glad I did. They've been very, very helpful for a lot of things. Daisy, my sheets were originally $120. I mean, like just the sheets. I bet it feels nice. I know that. I bet it feels nice. Let's see. Okay. I gotta get these done for Christmas. Yes, they do. If you sweat, you will appreciate them. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Ooh, and then we go to another pattern after. How exciting. How exciting. And I just picked them at random. I didn't really have a color theme in mind or anything. They're just scraps. So all kinds of patterns and stuff. I thought it would look kind of fun. I bought them on sale though. Oh, Pam, I just, Marty says she's never used Scented, and Pam says she's never used Best Press. Like I said, I never used it till now, and I was like, oh, that's why they use it. Everybody uses it. Everybody. That's why I got it. I don't know why the needles didn't work for me last time I did this. Maybe was it because I used the quilting foot, the walking foot. Oh no, it got separated so much. Oh no. I'm trying to wiggle it into place. Hang on. Yeah, okay. I think I can do it. I think. Gosh. Why are you getting out of place, dude? Like, what the heck? Hang on. Okay. I think we'll be okay. Ooh, it's not very pretty looking at all. Nope. It all failed. Hang on. Things went wrong. Hopefully we could try again. Like I said, it's probably because I'm trying to use bedsheet fabric. I'm just not paying. I'm not paying premium. I'm not. So maybe if you do, you won't have my problems, okay? Make your choice. I'm okay with suffering a little bit. Because I decided to go cheap. It's okay for me. Maybe it's not for you, and I understand that. Ooh, I'm almost out of bobbin. Great. I also thought this would make really fun Christmas fabric, Christmas pillows. But I don't know. I don't need Christmas pillows. I myself do not need Christmas pillows, so I haven't done it. But I have enough fabric that I could. But I won't. But I could. All right, this looks good to me. Yeah, it looks good. That's gonna be so cute, you guys. It's happening. After days of just making squares, something's happening. You would die of the heat and floods. Zena, you know what? I really think this black cohosh has really made a difference. I don't know if it's just me, but I've kind of slept more comfortably the last couple days since taking it. Like I'm not getting hot in bed anymore, and it's a nice change. It's really nice. Like, I guess I should keep taking it. Like I said, my mom told me to take it a long time ago, and I just didn't listen. I just didn't listen. But you know what? It's working. It's working for me, and I love it. I love it. I'm going to go buy more because she gave me kind of an almost empty bottle. But I am liking it. It's a nice change for sure. I'll try to I keep forgetting to pick it up when you get a chance. I take one little pill at night and one in the morning. And so far, I've been feeling it. Like I said, I haven't been getting hot in bed, which is so nice. Oh my goodness. Maybe the real test will be in the summer. That will be the real test. For sure. That little peekaboo, that little pastel moment. It's a little abstract. It would definitely look cuter if you had patterns, I think. I don't know. We'll see how it looks when I put it all together. I really don't know what the outcome is going to be. I hope it's cute. Because, this would be a lot of work if it wasn't cute. This would be too much work and it not be cute. But I guess we'll see. I'm mixing so many patterns. But I've seen some people that they do all patterns. So this is pattern, that's a different pattern. I don't have that many fabrics, so I couldn't do that. But this modified version, I could do. It has a lot more white. I might be able to do all patterns for every fabric. I might, if I look through my stash. If I want to go through all of my stash, I probably could break out some squares. Our AC is off for the winter. So far, I haven't turned on the heat in the last 2 days. It hasn't been the coldest. I am sleeping so nice because it's like 65. That's great. Somehow 65 is good, but like 64 is too cold. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'm still using the AC sometimes and the heat sometimes. Luckily, our fall, and normally we do have a couple of like fake calls where like, oh, the heat's over, but it's not. But I think this time it is. It has not gone hot, which is really nice. God, it looks so freaking cute. I could tell. Okay. Definitely backstitch. They don't say that in these tutorials. Last time I didn't backstitch, and then when I realized I should have backstitched, everybody, I guess, just backstitches. I don't know. I need to be told. And so, like I said, last time I didn't backstitch, and it did result in some mistakes. But this time, they're not going to get me. This time, I'm in charge. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. It's 35 degrees, but I have my window open at night, girl. I mean, I just sleep with a bed sheet and a tank top. I do have pants on. I do have pants. I always have pants on. I can't be in bed without pants on. I don't know what it is about my legs. They hurt if I don't have pants on. It's so weird. I have to wear like pants and socks 24/7. Doesn't matter how hot it is somehow. I don't know. It's really weird. You can't sleep with pants. I can't sleep without pants. I try it and somehow my feet or my legs hurt. I don't know. I'm so weird. Okay. And like, also nobody's ever talked about it, but I didn't know that there's like certain stitches that like, I guess like if I don't know, do I have to change setting? I don't know. I've seen people saying, but like I had to look it up. I've never seen anybody talk about it. How they sew for quilts with the 1.6 to 1.8 stitch length. I had never heard of that before. Nobody's ever mentioned that before. So I'm going at a 2. I don't know. Sometimes smaller stitches, maybe because I'm not using cotton, it just doesn't work right. It like bunches up. Probably because I'm not using cotton. So I'm using a 2.0 here. Normally it's such a 2.5. And somebody's like, oh, that's for clothing. And I was like, what? I never heard of that. I guess these quilting ladies just like expect you to know that. I don't know. That feels like sleeping with clothes on, Daisy. You can't do that either. I mean, I both sleep and live in the same pants. They're just black leggings. So they're my everyday clothes. My everyday pants. So they just feel like, it just feels like sweatpants. Not like real pants. Okay. Leggings. Yeah, leggings. I use 2.0 for quilts. Understood. My legs need to be free. I can't. My legs need to be wrapped up and warm at all times. And it's weird. Like sometimes my feet will be cold, but my legs will be hot, but my torso's cold. I'm a mess right now. I am a mess. And that's okay. It's okay. Boo-baloo. He's been so quiet today. He's just over there in his little bed, licking himself. I have to have one foot out. And I have a hugging pillow. I have to be hugging a pillow when I sleep. So that's why I always found it. I was like, this is ridiculous, Daisy. I'm over here wondering, why is my neck hot? Why is my neck hot? But like, I sleep with, my head against the pillow. And then I have a blanket that I hug. Then I like to have the blanket over my shoulder. And it's like, how do you expect your neck not to be hot? It's covered on all sides. It's covered on all sides. Like, of course. No, I have to have a hugging pillow. It's my favorite. Okay. And I'm still looking up different ways to do this pillow or this technique, because there's so many techniques out there to do this specific effect with fabric. And I don't think this would work for a junk journal cover. It'd be too thick because you have basically two layers of fabric right here. This would be too thick to try and wrap this around a journal cover. So I know this technique wouldn't work for a journal cover, but there is another technique, and the curtain one I don't think would work either. But there is another technique that I need to try out and see how it looks. See the thickness of it, and then try and make that for a journal cover. I suspect it might work. I suspect it would work. All right, we are moving on. And now we have the little yellow floral pattern. It looks so cute. Marty comes in with the fun fact that they make bras for sleeping. Fun fact. Oh my goodness, these clips. I have never heard of lounge bras in my life. Okay. That goes there. And then it begins. I forgot to backstage. Oh my god. I really have to get into that habit. Backstage. I'll have to clean the sewing machine tonight. I used it a little bit, so now I gotta clean it up. All right. All right. It's not perfect, but it's okay. But this is going to be cute because it has little tiny little flowers. So best is to do small print or pattern for the inside fabric because then, you know, you get a sweet little peek in there. But I'm using all kinds of patterns. Baloo. He's like, what? Leave me alone. He's like, I'm busy. This cat. Have y'all seen? There's this video of these cats, and they're having the time of their life with a mini billiards table. They just knock the balls into the little, you know, the billiard, whatever that hole is called in the billiards table. And I'm curious if my cat would like it too. I'm almost $30 curious. Almost. And I want to get it for him. I need to get him some more cat toys. He gets a little bored sometimes. I don't know if y'all have seen the video because it's adorable. I have made those pillows. Cheryl, hi Cheryl. It's a lot of hand stitching. I didn't do any hand stitching for these pillows. No hand stitching. But I have seen people talk about hand stitching, and I just clicked on the next tutorial because I cannot be doing no hand stitching. That's just not my kind of gig. But again, I'm not a professional, so I don't even know how to hand stitch. But this tutorial has no hand stitching, so it's easy to follow. But I have definitely seen a lot of videos do hand stitching for this. And I was ironing. I got too lazy to put my cutting board back on my desk. I had all this stuff on my desk, and I was like, I'm not gonna move everything just to put the cutting board down. I'm not even cutting anything. But I got a little lazy. I've had people before say, "Oh, you got a new table." It's like, no, I just don't have my cutting board on on top of it. This is what my table naturally looks like. All right. Yeah, I've seen somebody say they did it all by hand. That sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a whole lot of work. I've also seen this pattern quilted. It looks so fancy. The pattern that I'm following for my curtains, because I'm making cathedral window curtains, that calls for a lot of hand sewing as well, but I just did it with my sewing machine. I just can't. I'm not a professional. It's not like a quilt. It's curtains, so they don't have to be perfect or pretty or anything. So the parts I was supposed to hand stitch, I kind of just did it with my sewing machine. The only person who's going to know is me and all of y'all. All of you guys too. Somehow this is, I'm telling you, this is a lot of work, but somehow it's still fun. Well, when my hand doesn't hurt, it's fun. Oh, I'm out of bobbin, officially. Okay, let me see. Do I have another bobbin already done? Hopefully. Hang on, I gotta grab a cookie too. Yeah, I have one bobbin. I bet the shipping was more than the bobbin. What a pain to lose the bobbin cover. Oh my gosh. You have my sympathy, Stephanie. Truly, you do. I need a recipe that uses a lot of eggs. My eggs are about to go bad. And I need to use them up or my husband's going to get upset at me. I was thinking maybe not a frittata. Well, a frittata would take up eggs. But I might make a quiche, perhaps. Perhaps some creme brulee. Perhaps some creme brulee. Scrambled eggs. I can't eat all the scrambled eggs. Truly, honestly, I've never had an egg salad sandwich. I've never had an egg salad sandwich in my life. I don't think I've had deviled eggs either. French toast. An omelet. Enough omelets to feed the whole neighborhood. I know Beverly, that's why he's gonna get mad at me. I normally buy 6 eggs at a time, to be honest, because 12 eggs for me is a little much. But he's mad because this is like the second carton of eggs I let go bad. I'm ashamed. I need to be more responsible, you know? But I might make myself a quiche because I have spinach and I still have bacon. I would just need to buy some sort of cheese, I think. Raw whole eggs can be frozen by whisking together the yolk and white. Really? Egg whites and yolks can be separated and frozen individually. Raw eggs can be frozen for up to a year. What? Potato and egg burrito. Oh my gosh. You know what I also thought? I've seen recipes for breakfast sandwiches, pre-made breakfast sandwiches, and they cracked a bunch of eggs onto a baking sheet. They scrambled the eggs and put them on a baking sheet and then cooked it like that so that way they can slice them up. Oh, Tammy. Sorry. Sometimes I just read the comment without saying hello. Hello, Tammy. Welcome, Tammy. Thank you for your comment. I didn't know that you could freeze eggs like that. Maybe I'll make a bunch of cookies. I'll make pasta. Pasta! Nobody suggested pasta. I've never made pasta before. But maybe I can make pasta. I won't. But it's a recipe that uses a whole lot of eggs. Is egg salad good? I've never had egg salad. Just a bunch of eggs on toast. I mean, on bread. I mean, I guess it doesn't sound bad. Too bad. I don't know why. I've never had it. Whisk them together and freeze in ice cube trays and pop them into bags. I make it with celery too. I love egg salad. Oh, the egg salad fans coming out tonight. I really need to use up those eggs. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to make 7 million creme brulees. Oh, maybe I should make that egg I've been wanting to make banana. What is it called? Banana pudding? Is that what it's called? Banana pudding? That uses custard, right? I can make custard and I use a lot of eggs. Oops, I moved it out the way. No, I didn't move it out the way. Hard boil them. I do like hard boiled eggs. It's been a long time since I've wanted hard boiled eggs. So. Egg salad is amazing, but will make you fart a lot. Oh my god. Beverly, thanks for the inside scoop. Beverly is the only one telling me the truth. How cute. Oh gosh. How did it become a part where I didn't even have a lot of pattern? I don't know how. But I guess it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, Daisy. Relax. Relax. Potato and egg omelet. Oh. I've never heard of that. My grandmother used to make it. Sounds interesting. Let's see here. I'll probably go live in the afternoon tomorrow to finish this up. I still have to cut stuff, and I might let my hands rest, I guess, for the rest of the night. I want to keep going, but I still have to, I'll finish what I have. I'm going to go live for 2 hours total. It's an hour and 17. I still have plenty of fabric to sew. However, I still have fabric that I need to cut still. So hopefully I can get that done sometime tomorrow and then go live. We'll see. Let's just concentrate on right now. Okay. Can't you cut fabric with your scan and cut? I've heard that you can. Also, I've heard that it's a mess. Try to do so. I've heard people say they can. I've heard people say they cannot. You're supposed to be able to. You're supposed to be able to, but with all things, you want to go well. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's not okay. Okay. I wish if you could keep fabric, you could. Well, cute me too. Oh, have you used your Cricut to cut fabric, Tammy? The only thing I put through my fabric, through my scan and cut, is cardstock. It's the only thing I've ever tried. I'm not very adventurous. But I know people use it for appliquing. Like I said, there's people who say it works great, and there's other people that say it's terrible. I don't know which to believe. I've seen some really cool stuff used with it. Yes, all the time. Oh, do you have to put it on the like on a stabilizer or just the fabric by itself? Because that's pretty cool. I have seen people, they make keychains and stuff with their Cricut. I've seen them done with scan and cut too. I'm not that adventurous. Can't wait to see how your pillow turns out, Daisy. I must head to bed. Miss Marty, you have a good night, dear. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I can't wait to see how it looks like either. I cannot wait either. Gonna be cute. At least that's what it looks like in my head. It looks cute in my head. But I could also be doing all this and then I don't like it. I don't know. I'm doing it differently than I did last time. See? Okay. not so much pattern, but that's okay. Okay, now I'm learning lessons every time I do this. You know, right now I'm thinking I should have used smaller prints, maybe patterns instead of just like little flowers. But you know, I'm learning. It's all part of the learning process. So that's good. It feels good. Oh, these people, why are they always racing? Where are you going? It's ridiculous. What do you gotta do? Where are you going? What's happening? Okay. Oh my god, I made so many of these dang triangles. And I still have a whole bunch of fabric to make into triangles. I cut out enough for 4 pillows. I believe. I don't know. I just did all my scrap white fabric. And I know it's gonna be enough for 1 pillow. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for 2 pillows. For 1 pillow, I know it is enough. Oop. Come on now. Don't do this to me. Just a lot of straight stitching right now. Okay. Paint Girly, good night. Thank you so much for coming to visit us over here. Okay, now we get to this one. This one's adorable. It's just this little like gray and a little bit of a taupey color. So cute. That'd be cute to throw in some neutrals. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna look. I have no idea how this is gonna look in the end, but we'll all find out together. I'm doing this slightly different than the video that I'm following because she used white fabric for all this right here, and I'm using a pattern piece right there. I got the idea from other videos. But the first go around, I was like, you know, it's just like a recipe. The first time around, you kind of want to follow exactly what they're doing, and then once you get used to it, you can, you know, put your own spin on things. And then my mom wants another set of matching pillows to the ones that I made her. So I don't know if she's really joking or she really wants them, but she didn't sound like she was joking. We'll see. Oops. Y'all, if y'all need a business idea, let me tell you what sells, okay? Pre-cut pieces of fabric. If you want to make $12 cut up 42 pieces of 5 by 5 inch fabric. Oh my God, up to $15 for 45 pieces of 5 by 5 inch fabric. That's insane. But also very, very nice when you're actually sewing them and you don't have to cut them. Oh, it's lovely. But oh my goodness, these people are making bank just cutting up pieces of fabric. I mean, good for them. I love the hustle. It's a good hustle, you know? But dang, it's a business. It's a business out there. Just get fabric and cut it up. Just saying. Just saying. Somebody could do it. Somebody's doing it out there. Somebody's doing it and they're making money. Why not you? My hands would fall off if I tried. But why not you? If you look it up on Etsy, they're all over the place. 5 by 5 pieces of fabric. Craziness. At the same time, I had to cut up all these, and I'm like, oh, that would have been nice if I could have already started with a 5 by 5 inch square. That would have been nice. So just cut it down to 4. But no, I had to cut up everything by hand. Well, not by hand, but you know, by a rotary cutter. And I have some 5 by 5 packs of fabric, but I bought them at $5 from this lady on Facebook Marketplace, and it's kind of hard to have to pay $10, $12 now for the same thing. And she hasn't posted on Facebook about another sale, so I'm just like, I don't know why this is happening to me. And apparently Walmart doesn't carry 5 by 5s. They do, but they have like one set of them. Joann's, for some reason, doesn't carry 5 by 5 inch squares. I don't know why. Very strange, very strange. I'm gonna try and find them online somewhere for cheaper. And $10, $12 per 45 squares. That's ridiculous. But get your money, you know, but not me. Just not from me. That's a good business right there. Maybe there's other fabric shops. I've tried looking. Nobody has them for $5. Nobody has them for $5. Cheapest I've seen, I think, was like 7 something. And of course, it was a popular website, and I didn't jump on it, so they're all gone. Next time I know, I'll jump on it. Next time. Everything is expensive. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. And all for pre-cut piece of fabric. It's not like they cut it themselves. You know, they use a machine. Like, why are they charging so much? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I highly doubt anybody's sitting there cutting these by hand to justify that price. But I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to talk about it. I could, but I won't. But I could, but I won't. But now I do have a handful of 4 by 4 or no 5 by 5 fabric that I could possibly try and use on my curtains. I don't know if I want to. I kind of don't want to. I wish I would have just started with that instead of using my fancy square fabrics, because just the colors are different. They're advertising new houses at 400K near me. Like that's some kind of deal. Yeah, these people. These people. Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Apparently, that's not a problem in Mississippi. You know, it all depends where you want to live. Like I said, I found a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-acre property, 109. That's why I was like, whoa, okay. Like, I guess I couldn't live here. I've never wanted such large piece of property, but if that's like like I said, I'm looking at trailers, I'm looking at buying house, and it's like it's kind of almost the same price. I don't know how that's even possible. But if I buy a $70,000 trailer, I have to put in I don't know how much for the foundation, the transportation, the assembly, the water, the electricity. Like it's all gonna come out of pockets. It's almost the same price. I have a lot to think about. It isn't a lot. My hubby has a good job, but the price of everything is over. Everything over here is great. What state do you live in, Jen, again? I can't remember. You said, was it Colorado? Yeah, Colorado. Yeah, Colorado's expensive. That's what I keep hearing. That Colorado's expensive. Ooh, this needle. Glad I switched to this needle because this needle's been really good to me lately. Oh, this one's going to be so much fun. All these are going to be so much fun, you guys. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I keep finding cool houses I love in Illinois, but also looking at Texas. Illinois. Too much snow. My brother's townhouse was $475. $475 for a townhouse. Girl. Well, like I said, my townhouse here is like $185, I believe. I haven't checked lately, but I believe it's like $185. And like I said, out there you get 2 acres, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, which is bigger than this townhouse, and they want $109. 2 acres, like. It's just where you want to live, where people want to live. And it's cheaper where people don't want to live. Yeah, when they say 400K, it's really 500K. Yeah. It has a basement, but it's awesome. Ooh, a townhouse with basement. That's cool. That's pretty nifty. And prices in Mississippi have gone down because all the Zillow listings are like 25,000 off, 10,000 off, and I'm like, what? So the prices over there, I'm hoping will keep going down in the next year or two, and property houses here will probably stay the same. So I'm not really missing out on waiting. Plus that whole interest rate thing that's up right now. makes it really questionable to want to move at this very moment. But maybe in a year or two, might be better. 400K is one model they have with no upgrades. Never mind the interest rate. I remember back in my day when we first moved to Las Vegas, we bought a brand new house and it was like $100,000. There was even brand new houses for $90,000, $100,000, $120,000. Just like a regular house. It's not a mansion, but it's a brand new house. You know what I mean? Good luck finding that now. I don't know. I don't think that exists anywhere anymore. If you have a lot of money on your savings, interest rates are great, but yeah. But I don't have a lot of money, Gina. That's my problem, Gina. Here we go. I'm trying to work within a budget, trying to get the most out of my money. Trying to get the most that I can for the money, you know. This is gonna look so cute, you guys. You guys don't even know, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so cute. I don't either. Zena. Zena. Help me. I know. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna laugh it off. I'm not even gonna cry about it this time. But luckily, like I said, my parents said they would help me get a house out there. So I'm going to take them up on that offer and get the best deal I can. Not enough to live off of, that for sure. Yes, I too have no money. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I invest though. I don't, which is even worse probably. I don't know anything about that stuff. I probably should. I'm at that age. I'm at that age where I have hot flashes and I should probably invest. It's just so hard to try and invest when you're just keeping your head above water and then they want you to come with extra money. It's tough. It's tough out here. You getting up, Boo-Boo-Doo? You making noises, Boo-Boo-Doo? He wakes up and he has to come and I have to say hello. Like he has to come over to me. And unless I say hello, unless I pet him, he just stares at me until I do. I have to acknowledge that boy. How boo? He wants to touch his boo. My sweet little fella. Okay. What do you want, boo-boo? What do you want? He's gotten into this weird little habit of like reaching up to my table when he wants attention. It's cute. Go get your toy, Boo-Boo-Doo. Go get your toy. Hi, Cheryl. Look how cute this is. This is so cute. How bright and beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at all the work we've done so far. All this beautiful work. If I'm lucky, I can get all these done tonight. Tomorrow, I can cut up the rest of the fabric, get those done, and then we can work on the next step. Or continue on work. I'm making 2 pillows at once, so if the process seems a little bit long, that's why. Because I'm making 2 pillows. I should be making 4 pillows, but I don't know that the second batch of pillows, I don't know how many I do yet exactly. So I need some time to think about it. What's going on, Miss Cheryl? I think that's one of the best things. I don't know many. Ms. Zena, good for you being smart. I love it. I love to see it. What do you want, boo-boo? I'm not going to open the door. It's cold. Sometimes he looks at me because he just wants me to open the door. Ms. Zena, you have a good night. We will see you tomorrow if you would grace us with your presence at some point. Last time this took me 2 weeks to do. This only takes me 1 week to do. That's progress, baby. That's progress. That's what I call progress. Put these little tips together here. Definitely this best press was a definite game changer with this batch of pillows that I'm making. It is really good. Like, I gotta say I love it. I gotta say. Has definitely made this time around a lot easier. You should see my trash can. It's full of tiny little fabric pieces and a bunch of thread. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Looks like a confetti party with thread. This is taking up all of my... If I need to make more triangles, I'm going to lose it. I don't think I do, though, but I'm just looking at the pile of work and the pile of squares that I have made into triangles, and I'm just like, it's not adding up. Might not be adding up. Okay, just taking a little bit of a break from my junk journals by doing these pillow covers. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing the rest of the week. So if you want to come see the progress of that, please do so. What are you doing, boo-boo? Just want all the attention, boo. Just a little touch, boo bush. He literally just wants to be pet. He's the softest boy. The softest little boy. Oh my goodness. You know what they say, like, without you, my house would be cleaner. And what else does it say? My house would be cleaner, but my heart would be emptier. It would be empty. My hands might not have scratches. My legs might not have scratches. But my heart would be empty. Boobaloo. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. He's gone. He's gone. I think my cat, I think he would really enjoy it out there. There's a lot of squirrels and trees and stuff to look at. I think he would have field day with all the squirrels out there. I think he would love it. And silly, I'm thinking about my cat, but of course you gotta think about your cat. I'm kind of just worried about the trip, you know, because I think it's like a 24-hour trip till I get there. It's like a 20-something hour trip. So I'm just nervous about how he would take it because he's never been in the car. They said to basically like kind of like train them to be in a car. I don't know. I don't know how he would do in a car situation. We'd have to see. We'd have to see. No vet? No vet? What do you mean no vet? Yeah, no, he's gone to the vet, you know, but like that's 10 minutes versus 24 hours. I hope he gets tired of meowing, crying. Anytime he's in his little, before I take him to the vet, I have to put him in the bathroom. Go get the crate and then grab him in the bathroom and put him in the crate because otherwise he'll run away from me. And as soon as he's in the crate, he's just crying and crying and crying and crying. Like I said, I hope he would get tired of that and stop crying at some point in the 24 hours. But I would like to start getting him used to possibly being in the car without being in the crate. They said that you could like train them for it. But first I would have to like train him with like a little vest leash, you know? You may be able to get a sedative from vet. Oh. That is interesting. It's an interesting idea. Very interesting, Miss Jen. I had not considered that. But perhaps I can give him a little shot of tequila. I'm just kidding. That's an interesting idea, Miss Jen. Thank you for that tip. I'll stick with bracelets, sure. This is fun though, Miss Cheryl. Look how pretty it's gonna look when it opens up. Look at that. Look at that. It's just a lot of repetitive work with these quilts. But I enjoy it. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it as like a little side hobby, you know. My main hobby, paper crafting, and then my little side hobby. The more I do it, the more I get better at it. I feel like I get faster. So that's good. It could help him relax. That's a good point, Miss Jen. Good point. I will take that into consideration. I'd never thought about it. But that would be less work than I'm used to being in a car. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I definitely want to start thinking about stuff like that right now, you know? Definitely. Good night, Miss Cheryl. You know what I've been thinking? I think I need to make myself a little placemat to eat on my table. And I'm like that. I need to make myself a placemat. I still have some batting I could use. Boobaloo. Boobaloo. He's just walking around seeing where he's going to go. Okay. I think the next step is going to involve ironing. Ooh, how cute is that? Oh, they look so cute. The little flowers. The little flowers. Booba. What are you doing, Booba? I really need to get him some more toys. I can't believe the toys that I bought him in the past have broken. It's upsetting. So upsetting. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm about to call it a night for myself as well. I am going to finish sewing these squares up for the rest of tonight. And then, like I said, tomorrow I have to cut up these squares, which are the rest of the patterns that I'm going to need. And then hopefully tomorrow I might get to sewing these up tomorrow with the triangles, and then maybe we might be able to get to making the rows. I don't know yet, but hopefully I'm making more progress than I did last time I made these pillows. So that's great, but I have been having a lot of fun. It's a lot of repetitive work, but I think I'm just so excited to see the outcome. I'm really, really excited to see the outcome of these scrappy pillow covers. So anyways, that's going to be it for me tonight, you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I know it's not junk journal related, but, you know, still having fun making it. So I hope everybody enjoys this video. If you do, please give me a little thumbs up. It would really, really help me out. Thank y'all so, so much. I will be back tomorrow working on these pillows again. So if you want to see me do that, come back. All right, everybody, have a good night, and we'll hang out again tomorrow. Okay, bye.